How is sex supposed to feel? This isn't a question that I would presume to answer, but according to Google, sex is supposed to feel good. It's supposed to be fun, exciting, and romantic. Some of you might be thinking, sex can also be awkward, uncomfortable, and embarrassing, and that's true. But most of us can agree that sex shouldn't hurt. Sadly, sexual pain is a common experience for women with a gynecological condition called endometriosis. Endometriosis affects approximately 1 in 10 women and happens when the tissue that normally lines the uterus grows abnormally outside of the uterus. In addition to causing sexual pain, endometriosis can cause symptoms like painful periods and chronic pelvic pain. Fortunately, we have some effective treatments for painful periods and chronic pelvic pain. Unfortunately, we do not have similarly effective treatments for painful sex. Well, why is that? Part of the reason is that as researchers, we've neglected this symptom historically. In fact, until now, we haven't even had a complete description of what this experience is like. To fill this gap, I interviewed 17 women with endometriosis about the pain they experience during sex. The words you see on the slide behind me are the words they use to describe their sexual encounters. You'll notice there's some words missing, words like good, fun, romantic, and exciting. And instead you see words like stabbing, cramping, debilitating, and depressing. What I want to emphasize to you is that endometriosis-associated sexual pain is real and it can be severe. In fact, several participants shared that their sexual pain was the worst pain they've ever experienced. The reason I'm emphasizing this to you is that many of our participants also shared that their doctors told them that their pain was normal, that there was nothing physically wrong with them, and that they were dramatic. Let's stop and think about this for a moment. Sex is an important part of emotional and physical intimacy in many romantic relationships. Imagine I told you it was normal that you couldn't be intimate with your partner. Imagine sex being so painful that you couldn't start or grow a family and then being called dramatic. Endometriosis-associated sexual pain is real, it can have significant consequences, and it's time for us as researchers to start taking it seriously. For me, this means making sure that we're measuring the symptom properly. I'll be taking the words that the women in this study used to describe their pain and using them to create a questionnaire that measures the symptom. My hope is that by doing so, we'll be one step closer to making sure that women with endometriosis have sex that feels good, is fun, romantic, and exciting. Thank you.